Listen, everybody keeps asking me, Preston, how are all these people getting approved for 50,000, 100,000, even $200,000 in business funding with 0% credit cards? And the truth is, most people are applying too early. Banks just don't hand out money because you have an LLC. They look at your full profile. So today, I'm going to break it down the basic sequence people use to position themselves for business funding. So we're going to start with step number one: get your LLC set up correctly. Not your cousin's business, not your hobby, not something halfway done. I want y'all to consider having a real business. You want an EIN number, a business bank account, professional email, and a business phone number because banks want to see you're operating a real business, that you're a real business owner and not somebody just playing around. Step number two, I want y'all to write this down. Make sure your personal credit is clean. This right here stops most people. You cannot have a bunch of collections, late payments, maxed out cards, and expect banks to trust you with $100,000. Think about it like this: if somebody borrowed money from you and kept missing payments, will you keep lending money to them? Probably not. Banks think the same way. I don't want to give money to this person if he is late all the time, missing payments. So before, excuse me, so before you chase funding, clean your profile first. Remove inaccurate negative items, lower your credit utilization, and stop applying for random accounts every single week. That's another big mistake people make. Which brings me to step number three: no new open accounts within 90 days. None. Listen carefully. Every time you apply for credit, you create credit inquiries. You lower your average age of accounts, and you can make yourself look desperate to lenders. Banks don't like desperate, not one bit. So if you're trying to position yourself for funding, slow down on random applications. Let me go to step number four. I'm talking about getting 200, 300, 100, $200,000 credit. I want y'all to do it the right way. Not uh, a lot of people think, oh, I got a 720, I'm good. No, you need a strong file. That means things like rent reporting, at least 2 years of positive history if possible, strong, strong accounts. I want you to have low balances because lenders look deeper than the number, deeper than 700, 750. Now, step number five is where the strategy comes in: relationships with banks. This is big. I'm telling you, you don't want one bank, you want multiple relationships. Player style: Navy Federal, Amex, Chase, Bank of America, US Bank, let's see, Wells Fargo, Truist, and a bunch of local credit unions. Why? Because every bank has different products. One bank may give you a business credit card, another one may give you a line of credit, another one may give you a vehicle loan, and another one may give you equipment funding. That's how people stack funding right there. I hope you're taking notes. And let me explain something. A lot of people hear 200,000 in funding and think somebody gave one giant check. That's not usually how it works. It's layers. Maybe 20,000 here, 25,000 there, $50,000 there, another 15,000 line of credit here and there. It all stacks up to 200K. Now, another thing, credit unions are so powerful, especially Navy Federal. So I want y'all to get with Navy Federal. And a lot of people overlook them because they're chasing the flashy banks, Wells Fargo, Chase, and all that. But credit unions can be relationship based lenders, meaning if they trust your profile, they may work with you differently than traditional banks. I've done it, I know it works. Then, after you build those relationships, you apply strategically, not emotionally. You apply for products at each bank and what each bank offers. Like I said, business credit cards, lines of credit, business loans. And this is important because timing matters. Sequence matters because one wrong move can drop your score or trigger denials, and you don't want that. And this is why I keep telling people, I keep letting them know funding is not just about money. It's not about getting 20, 100, 250K. It's about positioning. Banks reward people who look low risk. That's the game. So if you're trying to grow a business, buy equipment, start federal government contracting, scale your existing company, or finally stop using your own cash for everything, you need to learn how to position your profile correctly. That's what you need to do. And listen, most people were never taught this. You didn't go to school to learn this. Schools don't teach this. Jobs don't teach this. Banks definitely don't teach this. But once you understand the game, you gonna move different. You gonna be like, okay, I got this. So if you want help fixing your credit profile, learning how funding works, or position yourself for the right funding the right way, I want you to comment 97 on here. The number's 97. And I'm gonna show you how to start building your profile the smart way. All right, let's get it. This is Preston, $1 Million GPS. Let's go.